Do you know who else I wish I could be? What? Whatever. Oh, right. I forgot that. Yeah. Hang on. This one. Yeah, I wish I was the main character in Kakenuke. What? I don't remember his name. It's been so long since I've last played the game. It went from time for common route only VN. Another one? God damn it. I guess we won't know until, you know, they cut us off at a random point. But either way, last time we played through, we did stuff. I don't remember what we did since it's been since I haven't played this game since last year. I wasn't able to make that joke I wasn't able to make that joke when I streamed the first time, but yeah, I don't really remember what happened. The only thing I remember is that I made the game loud. But the only thing I remember is that the little sister was cute. Restart? No. Why would I do that? Yeah. And I had to do the thing where they don't have the CGs saved anywhere, so I just had to go through the game to get all the fucking, yeah. Either way, there's no point in me stalling any longer, so let's get right into it, shall we? Hang on, let me do this. We're back to the status quo. What I forgot to do, hang on. What I forgot to change was you. Because I'm playing Kakenuke now, I can put the cat ears back on. But either way, let's get right into it, shall we? I donned the appropriate attire. We left the negative club room together. Hmm? I have a question for the verified account for Twitch. What about it? An invigorating smile blossomed on Kashima's face there beside me. Sure, if I ever happen to change my mind. She was a patient one. Yeesh. Several days later. You're trying to eat with me again? I was trying to introduce someone to your stream and they hit a roadblock. How? The only roadblock I could see is the fact that I have the sexual themes tag classification, I guess, constantly on the stream. It was lunchtime, but like, you're not required to input any verification or anything, right? You just click a fucking thing being like, yeah, I want to watch the stream. So like, there's no actual moderation behind it. The only thing it really does is tell advertisers that if you're going to be advertising on this channel, they'll be doing something, right? Or whatever. I was in my seat with the lunchbox Ritsu had prepared for me when Hibiki came over. so you don't have to get verified. What do you mean by verified? It had been like this ever since she transferred.
そうだぞ。女は来るな。
Shinji was acting crabby right in front of me as he nibbled at the bread we had purchased from the school store.
ユウは俺と二人きりで食べたいんだよ。
No. I'm good. I don't...
な、ユウ。
No, I didn't say that.
ひどっ。
ほら、だって男二人のわびしいランチより美少女と食べた方が美味しいに決まってるじゃない。
Hibiki plopped down in the seat to the left of me. Where does this confidence of yours come from? It comes from her red hair. I had gone straight past, astonished, all the way to admiration.
私みたいな美少女より男と食べる方が好きってこと？
What? How do you know you isn't gay? That sounds like a weird question to ask, because you... I'm referring to as the name, not the... Yeah. Less dangerous. He said that if you wanted to chat, it said verified accounts only. Huh? Are you talking about email verification? It's like... Yeah, that would make sense.
でしょ？やっぱり青春って。
I didn't fucking... I'd be happy to have you join us.
では、私もご一緒させていただきますね。
Next up was Kashima, my neighbor to my right, who sat beside me with her own lunchbox. So, Hibiki's on the left, Kashima's on the right, Shinji's in front of him. Right. You too, Kashima?
もしかして遠野くんは私とより男の子との方が。
He's not though. Hibiki's right there, literally right next to him. Fine, I get it already.
はい、それでは失礼しますね。
Damn it. You heard my conversation with Hibiki, didn't you? You schemer.
ねえユウ、リツのおかずと私のおかず交換しましょ
No way.
う。なんでよ、おかずの交換はお弁当の醍醐味じゃないの。
The last side dish you had were 3 old pieces of lettuce. Wait. The last side dish you had were 3 whole pieces of lettuce to pair with your tonkotsu, so no. Unequal and terrible.
今日は2枚あげるから。
You haven't repented in the slightest.
あ、ハンバーグもらい。
Hibiki stuck her chopsticks straight out and nabbed my main dish from my lunchbox. Oh, so she's stealing now. Bitch. Fuck off. Get your own lunchbox. Hey, Hibiki.
おいしい。噛んだ瞬間肉の旨味が口中に広がって、その後香辛料の香りが鼻に抜けてくる。作りたてならともかく、冷めてもその美味しさを損なわないなんて。さすがリツの料理、完璧ね。
Hibiki licked her lips over my stolen Salisbury steak. Dangerous, yeah. You keep stealing my food, especially when I'm in the middle of eating. Surely the single bite I had taken out of it hadn't gone unnoticed. Did she not care about indirect kisses or whatever? Please stop! Alright, I get it's a trope, but it's so fucking annoying, man.
大丈夫、私は気にしないから。
Is that really appropriate for a girl your age? You're the same age! What do you mean? Wait.
からいいから。はい、レタスあげる。
Listen to what I'm saying. She gave me another piece of her lettuce. Through all my whining, I gave up and munched away on it. But thanks for the hydrate.
遠野くん、私とも交換しませんか？
Huh?
おひなたさんとは交換したんですから、私とも交換しましょう。
And the stretch. I'm not sure how to answer that. I looked at Kashima's lunchbox. The small lunchbox was appropriately sized for a woman. What do you mean? Small? But the food it contained looked exceptional. It's not lettuce. That wouldn't be fair to you, though.
そんなことはありませんよ。そうですね。あ、卵焼きいただいてもいいですか？
I guess I'm fine with it if you are.
はい、誰でも好きなものをどうぞ。
I'll have this then. I took some fried chicken from Kashima's lunchbox.
では、私もいただきます。りっちゃんの卵焼きは甘いんですね。
I like them sweet. It tastes like home to me.
はい、とても美味しいと思います。
Okay, I'll also... Just as I bit into the fried chicken, something burst into my mouth. Something came into my mouth. I mean... What is this? It's crazy tasty.
そうですか？
Huh? What's going on? Why is this so good?
母が凝り性なので、下ごしらえから入念に準備してるんです。
Did she deep throat it? Or eat it? What? What? It would just be a small piece of omelette. What do you... She was on par with a professional. No, even beyond that. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to call it the best fried chicken I've had in my entire life.
そんなに美味しいの？気になるわね。小日向さんも交換しますか？
No, don't give her good food.
オッケー。私からはピーマンのツナマヨ詰めを進呈するわ。本当だわ。すっごく。
Oh shit.
あ、これ美味しいですね。本当だわ。すっごく美味しい。
I'm glad they let you jump back at least, because I missed it. I missed being able to jump back because of fucking Master Magistrate and MML.
時短メニューよ。肉種の代わりにツナと玉ねぎが入ってるの。少しだけ唐辛子も入ってるんでしょうか。ピリッとします。
なあ、ユウ。俺たちも交換しようぜ。
The fucking audio. Bro, what is going on? Why are you being so... Stop! Look! I get it! You're gay! But... I don't think you is. Unless... Ah! Okay, now it's gone a bit too far. The fucking audio. Masura out. Now that's different, okay? Masura was a femboy. Okay, that Shinji is just a guy. He's an incel, but he's just a guy. Right? Hang on. Still has a D. Yeah, but like, at least Masura looks like a girl. All right. So, you know, it's you have something better to look at when you're never mind. Or maybe maybe Masora likes it better doggy style. What? Alright, it's fixed. If only Masora was a girl, he would have been popular. Yeah. You only have bread from the school store, so there's no point in swapping. Yeah, if only you had someone who cared for you enough to wake up early in the morning and make you a lunchbox. He seemed especially bitter about it. Kashima looked out the window and out into the schoolyard. I followed her line of sight. Ah, there she is. Took you long enough to find a familiar silhouette. She's alone again. I think I hate about this VN. Is it always talk about youth? Well, you jealous that you're fucking old? You're jealous of these characters because you're a fucking you have to work. You're old. I don't know what you expected. There's a fucking high school setting. Focus on that all the time. Uh-oh. Hang on, I didn't... She's alone again. I grabbed my lunchbox and stood up. Sorry, something suddenly came up. I'm going to eat outside. I jogged my way out of the classroom. It is like choosing an introvert or an extrovert as my... what? I like both extroverts and introverts, so IDK who my best girl is in this VN. Oh, you're talking about best girl. I thought you would have immediately gravitated towards the lolly sister. Because she's your two favorite genres. Little sister and lolly. Or are you talking about overall for like most popular? Because then it would be Hibiki. Or maybe the blue-haired girl. Yeah. Your best girl. Yeah. So like, how is it not? What's his name? What's her name? The little sister. This is why he's an incel. Because he's surrounded by scary women. Hot. It's hot as hell. I broke out into a sweat the second I stepped into the schoolyard. Oh god, Japanese summer. I pushed forward through the blistering heat to find some shade. No, that's not gonna do jack. That's gonna do jack shit. It's in Japanese summer. Shade does fuck all. It may as well be summer at this rate. Yeesh. Ah, it's not even summer yet. It's fucking spring. But why was she eating outside on a day like this? Hey, you, lonely girl. Why do I get an achievement for meeting up with fucking Shiori? Even in Australia? Yeah. But like, I'm up north, so it's even worse for me.
Konnichiwa.
This was Hiragi Utena, Shiori, an underclassman who looked both cool and refreshed, in spite of the scorching heat. She was in the middle of eating a sandwich from the school store without having lost a single drop of sweat. Don't hello me. It is hard to choose. Yeah, but like, it can't not be the little sister. Like, hello? You're betraying your type. It is the discovery of the century. Why are you eating all by yourself again?
ダメですか?
I could have sworn you joined Ritsu's little friend group, though.
はい。遠野先輩がそういうので入りましたけど。
Did you have a fight with one of them or something?
してません。皆さんいい方ばかりです。ですが、私がいると気を使わせてしまうので。
I see myself in Shiori. Yikes. Well, yeah, they would all, they would after you go off and eat alone otherwise. Ritsu was the type to worry about those kinds of things. There was a very real possibility she was out looking for Hiragi right now.
はあ、すみません。
You don't need to apologize. Mind if I sit with you?
はい。
As in, you do mind or you don't mind? I took a seat beside her and opened my lunchbox. You're just having a veggie sandwich again.
はい。これしか残ってなかったので。
Eat more meat. You're too thin. I'll give you some Salisbury steak. I held out my lunchbox.
一つしかありませんけど。
Also, Shiori was my first route. Really? That's surprising. It's fine. Just eat it.
先輩の分がなくなってしまいます。
Your senpai already ate some, so go ahead. Ritsu is a side character. I guess that explains it. Kohinata, that is.
お返しはこれしかないですけど。
Wait, what? Hang on. Your senpai already... Oh, yeah. Your senpai already ate some. Not me, but fucking Hibiki. She held out a sandwich with nothing but lettuce. Not more lettuce on it to me. That's fine. Shiori is very kudere-like. Yeah. So, you know. I think it's obvious who best girl would be. Lettuce again? I felt like I'd turn into a rabbit or something. And then he still eats it. So, you know, he'll complain, but he'll still eat the lettuce.
遠野先輩、一つ質問いいですか?
No. What is it?
どうして 先輩は私を気にするんですか？
Because I needed the achievement. All right. What more do you need? What? Because for whatever reason, you're my little sister's friend.
曲がってるんですか？私。
It's fairly unusual for someone to be so ridiculously independent at your age, so I'd say so.
そんなつもりはないんですけど。
So, Hendo thinks I'll choose Ritsu and Kong thinks I'll choose Chiori. Yes. Because she's the little sister type. Which is like your second favorite. Debatable. Maybe third before Mesugaki, right? I haven't used any of the characters' H scenes. You do realize H scenes are different. Alright, you can't rate a character off of H scenes. That's a different thing. You can rate the H scenes. It's not like it's indicative of the character. It's like the art. It's just the artist's decision on how hot they want to make the H scene. It's not like it's not like it'll change the character's personality. What am I saying? It's not like it'll change the character any differently. It'll make the character any different. I'm saying that is how I choose my character, my best girl. So like, you just inherently ignore any characters, especially side characters that don't have H scenes. My brother in Christ.
いつも気がついたら一人になってしまうんです。
You seem to have a good head on your shoulders, but you can be a bit scatterbrained at times.
そうでしょうか。
Did you forget how some weird guys tried to whisk you away the other day? They were your textbook example of blonde-haired pretty boys with piercings. It didn't take long for them to run off with their tails between their legs the second I stepped between them.
道を聞かれただけですよ。
Hardly. They're obviously trying to pick you up. See, I don't know who to trust. I could be like, maybe Shiori's downplaying it, or like maybe Yu's exaggerating it. You dense. I mean, real question. Compared to the MC, how dense is she? Because like, you can't make a different you can't make a character more dense than the main character, right? Who waltzes onto a school campus and asks for directions? Her ability to sense any level of danger was practically non-existent. She doesn't have survival instincts.
先輩は心配性ですね。リツの言っていた通りです。
She giggled. Oh, so you can laugh.
笑いますよ。面白ければ。
But like, the voice actress didn't giggle. Hiragi always had a stoic look on her face. What do you find funny then?
今ハマってい
What
る
do you
の
find
は
funny then?
言ってみたシリーズですね。
Why do I feel like that is a reference to a different series of a similar name in the real world? What the heck is that?
言ってみたシリーズです。ビビリー小川さんの。
Who?
先輩は ビビリ小川さんを知らないんですか？
Hiragi seemed uncharacteristically surprised by this. What? Was this Ogawa that famous?
先輩、情弱すぎです。あの平均再生回数100万のビビリチャンネルをご覧になってないなんて。
Views? Oh, so is this on YouTube? I had absolutely zero interest in regional celebrities.
一度視聴することをお勧めします。
Is that why you wear cat ears? Sure. But what are the videos like?
小川さんがビビりながら心霊スポットとかを一人で探検するんです。
Ah. Is that actually entertaining?
はい。リアクションが最高なんです。やばいよやばいよって。
The introverts are the freakiest, hence the cat ears. Yeah. You definitely know that introverts are the freakiest. You just look at yourself. Wasn't that as good as stealing a certain comedian's main shtick?
あの動画を見てると、一人でもいいんだって思えてきて。
I don't think that about you especially. What? Are you sure the internet isn't having a bad influence on you? Most definitely. What?
大丈夫です。2359も毎日見ています。
Ah, she's got a curfew.
日付が変わる直前のあの映像を見ていると、一人でいても明日は来るんだって。
That's not right either. There's nothing wrong with looking forward to tomorrow, but isolating yourself isn't the answer.
先輩は親切ですね。大丈夫です。本当にご心配なく。実は先日、クラブに入ったんです。
I swear to God. Wow, really? Hiragi had been indifferent to academy life up until now.
ですから、今の私は、not alone です。
Why am I gonna make... She's no longer solo leveling. Never mind. You don't have to say that in another language.
ジュネシーパッセルです。
Never... Stop. Huh?
英語でなくていいとおっしゃったので。
And which is that?
フランス語です。
Oh, I see. I guess he didn't know what French... I guess he didn't know French. I forgot how smart she was.
先輩もよろしかったらどうですか？
Sorry, I can't.
残念です。
All the corners of Hiragi's eyes sank slightly. I thought he said ears. She appeared to be genuinely disappointed. Sorry, Hiragi. Anyway, it doesn't matter if it's with Ritsu or someone else. Please stop eating lunch by yourself, okay? I circled back around to the original topic.
先輩がそう言うなら。
Yeah, blue, Sakura blue. Keep your promise. You said that before, and now you're eating here alone.
先輩がそう言うなら。
Stop using that catchphrase.
先輩がそうおっしゃるなら。
Isn't that the same thing, just rephrased?
今の冗談ですけど。
I can't tell when you say it with a straight face. It's the same thing as Luna. So you know what? Maybe I get why Dexter likes Shiori, because it's just fucking Luna. Especially when it's you. the subject had run its course, so we ate lunch together in silence. And nobody else was out in the schoolyard but us. You said it was just email verification, not a phone, right? Well, here's the thing, right? Whenever I log into my Twitch, I need to verify with two-factor authentication, right? Which usually is through my phone. So maybe just, you know, do both just in case, which wasn't entirely surprising given the heat. The cicadas clamored, singing in unison.
先輩、暑くないんですか?
Very. Of course I am.
よかったら、もう少し涼しい木陰に行きませんか?
If you say so, underclassman.
真似しないでください。
As you wish, underclassman.
先輩は意地悪です。
Why? Okay, here's the thing, right? They say, he says underclassman, but like, the thing is, why is senpai so normalized, but not kohai? Right? I mean, I understand why, because of all the fucking characters in anime that are 1 year younger than... The funny thing with anime is that the main character is always like second year high school most of the time, and then like there's always that one character that keeps calling him senpai because she's in the first year. But like, what about kohai? You know, what about I mean, this, he said underclassmen. You know, there were those who made fun of Hiragi for being an expressionless, unsociable girl. But this was what I thought. Those people had bad eyes.
では、今日はここまで。
She really is like fucking Luna.
起立、礼。
As I followed the day duty student's instruction and bowed, I got down on all fours with my bag in hand. And then I crawled along through the exit of the classroom at high speed. Crawled? Oh, he fucking booked it. I had work this evening. I wanted to spend what little time I had left after school in the library. All the more reason why I absolutely couldn't afford to be caught in their clutches. Alright, I think I'll be okay now that I've made it this far. I finally stood up. Phew. Hibiki and Kashima are way too naive for their own good. There's no way a pair of sheltered girls are going to be able to catch me. Nope, not possible. Okay, you can't... It's gonna happen now. You've jinxed yourself.
それは聞き捨てならないわね。
Hmm? I heard a voice behind me. And it belonged to someone I didn't really want to see.
どうしたの？そんな固まっちゃって。
Someone else might. I could feel a cold sweat go down my back. Please give me a pass just this once.
パスは禁止よ。
Oh well, I fold.
トランプじゃないのよ。いい加減にしなさい。
Oh, I was spun around in place by the force behind me.
トノ、久しぶりね。
Is this the last character? Hi, Kaido. I was herded against the wall and gave the same kind of greeting a newbie to a sports club might give. Nope. Ah, fuck. I said I would do the rankings after I met every character. So I still need to hold off on the rankings.
何よ、そのヘコヘコした態度は。
The person in front of me was Karen Nagiko. Her family ran an Aikido... Ah, of course. Her family ran an Aikido dojo, and she herself was a black belt. I had heard from Hibiki that she'd joined the active the other day.
まるで、私があんたを怖がらせているみたいじゃない。
Finally! Why did it take so long to get the achievement? It should have popped up as soon as the CG was showed, but it took like a few lines after. There's a pink-haired girl. IDK if you meet her. Right. There is no like about it. That is what you're doing.
Ah?
The corners of her eyes quickly sprung up. Sorry. I'm sorry. As an aside, she and Hibiki were cousins. She and Hibiki had similarly pushy tendencies. Yeah, but like, he's a tomboy. and never mind.
当の、こんなに優しい先輩を捕まえて、ずいぶん失礼な態度ね。
What she seems for Hibiki. That is a downside. I don't know if I'd call my upperclassman kind when she practices her Aikido techniques on a layman.
あれは、あんたの根性を叩き直すためよ。可愛い後輩のために、私も心を鬼にしたの。
I don't believe there was any need to beat anything into me, frankly.
本当にそう思う？
And she abusive? Well, fuck. Yeah, I sure do.
確かに、あんたは優等生よ。成績は優秀だし、バイトだって頑張ってるって聞いてるわ。
Don't I though? Don't I though? What?
でもね、女の子を泣かせるような男は許せないの。
Say what now? Make girls cry. When did I do that? When did that happen? I had no recollection of that.
あんた、響の誘いを蹴ったんだって？
Yes. That doesn't mean she cried about it. Well...
今朝だって泣きながら私に電話してきたのよ。
Ah, she's a liar. That explains it.
なぎお姉ちゃん、なんとかしてよって。
Senpai, she was definitely fake crying. What was she? The eldest son of the Nobi family, relying on a cat-shaped future robot? What is that reference? Hibiki, you sly fox.
響は私の妹も同然なのよ。響を泣かせる男は私が許さない。
That's a very manly thing to say. I'm all for it.
誰が男前よ。あんた閉めるわよ。
Nah, I'm good. No more violence. I held up both hands defensively as she slammed her palm against the wall next to my head. I made myself look non-threatening. You don't need to make yourself look any more non-threatening than you already look, alright? In that moment, she silently gazed at my face.
あんたは本当にわかんない子ね。
Don't get what?
本当は私なんてちっとも怖くないんでしょ？
It's more that I don't know the first thing about hand-to-hand combat. Rather than scared, I'm more in awe of you like anyone else would be.
そういうことじゃなくて、なんかこう根本的なところで肝が据わってる気がするのよ、あんたは。
Thanks for the rave review. My thoughts were an absolute jumble while we talked. I had to somehow find my way out of this mess. And now that we'd come this far... Senpai, I hung my head and kept my voice low, so only she could hear.
何よ急に塩らしくなって。
I mean, if it's to get her out of this situation. When you slammed your hand against the wall just now, it made my heart skip a beat. I put on a shy front.
壁ドンって。えこれは違うわよ。
Her face flushed a bright shade of red, right then and there. Kato was weak when it came to topics of romance. Are you really going to confess to me out in public?
告白？私があんたに？
God damn it. That is where you were going with this, right?
違うって当の誤解よ。
Her face gradually grew darker all the while. One more push. Now that I'm looking at you up close, you really do have long eyelashes, senpai.
バカ、何を言ってるの？
I'm overjoyed to know such a beautiful upperclassman has feelings for me.
違うってば。
Wait, were you toying with my emotions, senpai?
いや、そうじゃなくて。っていうか、私は告白するよりされたいし。
Hey, hang on a minute.
壁ドンされて迫られるなんて、私の夢の一つだし。
You can't just say that. Then stop pinning boys. See, that's the thing, right? She's a tomboy. Never mind. Kato is practically digging her own grave at this point. As entertaining, no, fascinating as it would be to continue watching her squirm. Your inconsiderate actions have deeply traumatized me. I played it up by acting despondent.
いや、別にあんたが嫌いってわけじゃないわよ。私はそんなつもりで。
Her gaze suddenly shifted elsewhere. Now. Farewell, my feminine senpai. What do you mean feminine? It's not... I took that momentary opening to escape her grasp.
させるか、秘技空気投げ。
My view did a complete revolution. Idle. Ow, ow. I had fallen rather clumsily onto my backside in the middle of the hallway.
私から逃げようなんて100年早いわ。
I assumed you wouldn't touch me.
あんたがそう感じただけよ。ほら、大して痛くないでしょ。
My butt hurt a little, but otherwise I was fine. That was likely due to how skilled Kaido was. Why does she have to show off her midriff, though? She had gotten the... well, not midriff, just her belly button. She had gotten the best of me in the past, and that was until I started training under her at the dojo. I wanted to be more like her, but I felt like I was being pushed to my wit's end. Even though I eventually quit Aikido, I could still look back on that time fondly.
立ちなさい、遠野。
She held a hand out to me. I'd assumed you're planning on dragging me straight to the active.
取らなくてもよ。
I guess today's a wash then, huh? I sighed and took her hand.
そう、それでいいのよ、遠野。素直なあんたは嫌いじゃないわ。
No, don't wink. And I don't dislike it when you act like the kind upperclassman I know you can be. What a pain. Farewell, my after-school time.
ほら、遠野入って。
I kidnapped him. Fine, I get it. Forcing him against his will. Kato gave my back a gentle push, and I reluctantly entered the club room.
あ、来たわね。
お待たせ響。響のお願い通りトーナを連れてきたわ。
Hibiki proving she was girl. True. She's fucking manipulating the Gecko. So like, Hibiki is so bad that she makes other characters look worse.
ありがとうナニ。ユウ、部長として歓迎するわ。アクティブへようこそ。
My childhood friend's smile was practically sparkling. Is that a smile? She's got a cat face. Welcome, me. I was basically dragged here. But you using senpai to do that. By you using senpai to do that.
先輩、こんにちは。
Wow! No way, she's inactive. Hiragi looked up from the phone she'd been fiddling with in her hand. Why are you here, Hiragi? Don't tell me the club you joined is... I pointed to the floor, implying this one.
はい、その通りです。先日、小日向先輩に勧誘されました。
I mean... I guess it is good that she's... branching out? What? Why did she bring you here of all places?
小日向先輩に、私はアクティブで世界を狙える器だと言われたので。
Which world exactly? You're taking things way too far, Hibiki.
そういう先輩はどうしてここに？
I fell for Hibiki's trap. I fell for Hibiki. Wait, no.
罠なんて仕掛けてないわよ。
You know it's no fair to use Kaido and her militaristic ways.
誰が武闘派よ。
That drum that you heard in the background.
いっぺん投げ飛ばすわよ。
You already did that, senpai.
何度でも投げ飛ばすわよ。これでいい？
I don't know. Maybe use into it. Completely militaristic for sure.
それより聞いたわよ。ユウ、あんた鹿島さんとトランプして遊んだんだって？
Hibiki glared sharply at me. Huh?
私がいくら誘っても遊んでくれないのに。鹿島さんとは部室でイチャイチャしながらポーカーしたんだって？
Cause she's the most nice girl. Hang on. Out of the students that we've... actually, no. Because fucking... the little sister's a student as well. Out of the second years... Yes. You know... It's debatable overall. But, yeah. Fucking... Hang on. What? It was true that Kashima and I had played a single round of poker, but that was all. She was blowing this out of proportion.
しかも、ポーカーで勝って鹿島さんを好きにしたとか。
True. He played strip poker.
好きにした？トーナ、お前というやつは。
先輩には失望しました。
Hang on. I get. I get. I forgot her name. Hang on. I get Nagiko believing Hibiki, but not fucking Shiori. All three girls eyed me with contempt. Wait. Hold on a second. I will admit we did play poker, but nothing else happened. Not at all. Nothing else happened. Not at all.
嘘、鹿島さん言ってたもん。
Why would you believe her?
トーナくんったらもう本当に優しくて、それに見事なテクニックで 思い出しただけで、
What is this phrasing?
私、胸がキュンキュンしちゃいました。
Shima! Her phrasing was totally misleading.
遠野、お前、神聖なる学び屋で、なんていやらしいことを。
No! That's only relegated to the hate scenes. So, he wouldn't do anything like that until then.
先輩には絶望しました。
Kaido and Hiragi looked at me like I was no better than the dirt under their shoes.
委員長の色香に惑わされて、幼馴染の友情を裏切るなんて。これだから思春期男子は。
It's not like that. You've got the wrong idea.
ユウのエッチ、変態。それから、なんとか童貞。
What? Hibiki banged on the desk. There's a desk? Listen to me. We just played a round of poker. And then I asked her to watch out for Shinji for me.
はあ？でも見事なテクニックって。
We played with playing cards. I struck the desk myself with my hand to further emphasize my innocence. Unfortunately, I was at an overwhelming disadvantage, and I doubted she would trust my testimony.
本当なの？
Yes, I swear on the gods of heaven and earth. Call Kachima over right now and ask her yourself.
なんだ、そうだったんだ。
The way you, hang on, how does she call him? Yeah, Tono. The way Tono used his hands made my heart skip a beat. Bro! Hibiki looked exhausted yet relieved.
おかしいと思ったのよ。私の言うに限ってまさかって。私は最初からそう信じてたわよ。
Fucking liar. She lied as easily as she breathed. She firmly gripped my hand. Fucking what a slip. You flip-flop so bad it's actually refreshing. Coming from the same person who vilified me not 5 seconds ago.
遠野、私も信じてたわ。お前はそんな男じゃないって。
You're even worse than her.
先輩は誠実な方ですから。
I forgive you, Shiori. Do you all share the same brain cell? Really? Was it a feature of the active to flip-flop out of nowhere like that? Was I only dragged here so you could interrogate me? I'd assume we're done here. I'd assume we're done. So, we're done then. I'm leaving. I did an about face and headed for the door.
待って、ダメよ、ユウ。
Hibiki nimbly cut around me and blocked the exit.
理由はともかくネガティブで遊んだんでしょ。だったら放課後は私に付き合って遊びましょ。
We weren't hanging out. It was a poker match.
じゃあ私とも勝負よ。
Strip poker. Never mind. She pointed a finger straight at my nose.
私が勝ったらユウはアクティブに入部すること。
Uh-oh. And if I win?
ユウをアクティブに入部させてあげるわ。
What do you mean? It's a lose-lose situation. You must think I'm a moron. As if I'd fall for that tactic.
ダメか。いいアイディアだと思ったのに。
It's in what possible way?
じゃあ委員長と同じでいいわ。
The same?
ええ、同じよ。ユウが勝ったら私を好きにしていいわ。
No. I'm good. But why would you suggest something like that?
しかも今ならなんと何のことも好きにしていいわよ。
私
Isn't that kind of horrible?
響きがそう言うんじゃ仕方ないわ。
Pause! Hang on a minute! Bro.
いざという時は私は遠野の恥ずかしめを甘んじて受ける。壁ドンでも顎食いでも好きにするといいわ。
Look, I know that she likes you, but like, come on. What, those more Kaido's own kinks? Yes. You really should be angry about this, senpai. This woman really had a soft spot for Hibiki.
さあ、この条件でどう？私に勝ったら美少女2人を好きにしていいのよ。
At least she didn't involve Shiori. It was no use. I wasn't going to get anywhere talking to these two. Hiragi, hey Hiragi,
はい、なんでしょう。
persuade Hibiki and Kaido to let me go.
遠野先輩がそう言うなら。
Hiragi stood straight up and headed over to Hibiki.
小日向先輩、遠野先輩を返してあげてくれませんか？ねえしおり、ゆうと毎日遊べたら絶対楽しいわよ。私が保証するわ。はあ。
Oh, she's been fucking brainwashed. She.
みんなで楽しく青春しましょう。協力してね。小日向先輩がそう言うなら。
Don't listen to her, Shiori. Hiragi spun halfway around and returned to my side. No youth. Yeah. Fun youths. There's gonna be a recurrent thing, isn't it?
先輩、行動部に入ってください。
You need to think more independently. Damn it. Don't just go with the flow. That was likely how Hibiki had roped her into joining.
そんなわけで、今からペットボトルロケットを作るわ。
I thought... What? That doesn't make sense in context, Hibiki. Or on what note?
私たちのロケットとユウのロケット、遠くまで飛んだ方が勝ちよ。
I thought you were playing a card game.
遠野、早速作りなさい。
先輩、材料です。
Of course they have the materials for it. She placed all the materials we would need on the desk, starting with the plastic bottles. You guys sure are well prepared.
今日はユウとじゃなくて、勝負するって決めてたのよ。
She didn't look like she had any intention of playing nice and letting me leave. This is going to be a huge time sink. Looks like I had no choice but to make it, then. I doubted it. I doubted it would fly much. If at all. Given how little warning an amateur like me was given.
ちなみに、私たちのはもう工作部に発注して完成してるわよ。
Seriously? What? Shut up, Siri! I wasn't talking to you! My childhood friend held up a well-constructed bottle rocket with a smug grin. She cheated as well. Yeah. Hey, isn't that a little too much for a handicap?
すべてはユウを入部させるため。そのためなら、私は手段を選ばないわ。
Where did you pull that rocket out of? From? She wore a protective, sneering smile. Provocative, sneering smile. Hibiki was out of her mind. A demon. There was a demon before my very eyes. Hibiki, you forced me to get serious. Don't underestimate the learning capabilities of the highest ranked student in this year and his high level of dexterity. First, I'll study the latest theories. I took out my phone and began to tap away at an alarming rate. It went without saying that I collected info on bottle rockets from domestic and international websites. I scanned over them at lightning speed. There was a thesis written in English, published by a renowned university. I was able to breeze right through it. Cutting edge info complete. What is this shit? Not even 5 minutes have passed. Now to construct it. Hiragi, lend me a hand.
はい。あ、楽しそう。ゆう、私も。
You and Kaido aren't allowed anywhere near it.
どうしてよ。
Because you're the enemy! You're the reason he's stuck in this mess! Because you seem like the type to prank me somehow. Heck, there's no way it's not a scheme if the competition is offering to help.
ちょっと、いくらなんでも私はそこまで。
バレちゃった。
Yeah, but you fucking simp for her. So like, even if you say you wouldn't, if she told you to, you would in a heartbeat.
おい、響。
It was no surprise that even Kaido was astonished by how unscrupulous her cousin could be. Speaking of which, they'd better not pull anything, Hiragi. I'm trusting you.
先輩がそう言うなら、頑張ります。
This is why we love Shiori, alright? Until she's manipulated by, Hibiki again. Her lips curved into a faint smile. Hiragi could make a face like that too, huh? Take these blueprints I threw together, and make the wings for me, Hiragi.
図面を引いたから
Yeah, what? Yeah, I did. In 5 minutes?
いつの間に
That's what I'm saying. Also, audio. The fuck is going on? She flops more than a Magikarp. Yeah, you could say that again. No, really, look. I showed them a B2 size set of blueprints.
当の先輩はたまに神の領域に入りますね。天才ですか
No, I'm an average person. Sure. Yeah, I'm sure an average person would score top point. I don't even know how to say it. Get top. He's at the top of the leaderboard in the exam rankings. One who had put in a frantic degree of effort. Yeah, top marks. That's. Whether it was imitation, magic tricks, mind reading, or studying, it was all just to keep my head above water. Everything I'd done for the sake of survival. In spite of that, I pretended to ignore what had fallen from the palm of my hand. Well, it was a little late for that now. My cock rocket is bigger than yours. What? Alright, it's done. I finished the shooting start, name pending, within half an hour. And it was larger than Hibiki's.
まさかもう作っちゃうなんて
しかもかなり飛びそうに見える。
It doesn't look like it. This... It doesn't look like it. This thing's gonna soar. Its aerodynamic frame reduces air resistance to the bare minimum. It'll pump out heaps more power than your rocket. You've met your match, Hibiki. I got just as cocky as could be.
そんなの飛ばしてみなきゃわかんないわよ。
Fine, let's settle this right here, right now. In the classroom? Never mind. There was no way I was going to lose. It wasn't all that surprising. I was getting caught up in the heat of the competition.
荷物持ったら海岸に行こう。
They're going that far?
校庭だと他の部の迷惑になるから。
How's she going to cheat this time?
行きましょう。
She'll kick the bottle over. We found ourselves at the beach near the academy. The coast is the worst place. Honestly, though. Oh, yeah. Wind going to make it fly weirdly? Yeah, the fucking wind is going to ruin it. It wasn't warm enough to go swimming. Which meant there were fewer people around.
ここなら人にぶつかったりはしませんね。
どっちから飛ばす？
そんなの言うのに決まってるじゃん。
Why? Nah, I'll give you the honor. Ladies first. I wanted to see how the first launch went. Whoever went second had a definite advantage.
さすがユウ、ずる賢いわね。
You all want to talk. Ha 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 ha. Shut up! We both let out dry laughs.
先輩たち楽しそうです。
No?
そう。私には殺伐としてるような気が。
The wind had completely died down while we were busy with this and that. The ideal launch time had arrived. I don't know, maybe you should go more inland. There'd be less wind. In the interest of fairness, why don't we launch our rockets at the same time? That way, neither of us could come back later and complain about a change in weather conditions or something.
いいわよ。でもユウも前言撤回はなしよ。私が勝ったらうちに入って毎日一緒に青春よ。
And if I win, that's not That's not happening. I sneered back.
ロケットセットするわよ。
They keep
手伝って。
they keep bringing up youth.
オッケー、任せて。
Hibiki and Kaido fixed their bottle rocket into position on the beach. They then put a bicycle pump into its air nozzle. Hiragi, take care of ours.
はい。
We readied the shooting star named Pending for launch. The angle was set to 95 degrees. Next, we filled the bottle with air.
響、空気は限界まで入れたわよ。
Oh, so they're measuring distance. I thought they were measuring just height, right? Like how high it goes up.
ありがとう。ユウ、そっちは？
All done here. Both teams were finally ready.
ユウ、じゃあいい？
Yeah, let's finish this before the wind picks up.
同時に発射しましょう。
Alright, Hiragi. Count us down. Hibiki and I both looked at Hiragi.
はい。では3。
Oh. Oops.
はい。では2、1、0。いっけー！
Fly! She said go. So that means you says fly. We both released the stoppers on our bottle rocket's nozzle at the same time. The two rockets shoot into the summer sky, making way more noise than we expected. The sound of the compressed air being released was invigorating. Hell yeah! The pair of translucent tubes formed an arc as they soared overhead. It was a spectacle that made your heart flutter.
すごいわね。2つともよく飛ぶじゃない。
たまや
That's not applicable here, Hiragi.
鍵屋でしたか
True. I learned that from Master Magistrate. Again, still not it. She was way off the mark.
ねえ、トノ。
What's up, senpai?
たまにはこういうのも楽しいって思わない？
But he has work, bro. He's probably gonna be late.
ありきたりな表現だけど、青春ってこんな感じかしら。
Shut up! Stop talking about youth. I'm fucking old. I'm a jaded old man. I hate young people. They put quotations around it. They are being so fucking. They're doing this shit on purpose. That sounds a little lame, but it certainly feels that way.
何その生返事。お前のそんな笑顔、私初めて見たわよ。
Huh? I was smiling over this. I ran my fingers along my face. I was perplexed.
飛べアクティブ初号機ユーのより飛べっていうかユーのを撃ち落とせ
My childhood friend shouted something disturbing right beside me. Hey, this isn't that sort of competition. She was getting too fired up.
どっちも同じくらい飛びそうね。
このままだと引き分けでしょうか。それじゃあ勝負はどうなるの
Wait, hang on. I didn't catch what. Ah. I mean, I guess it wouldn't count.
そんなはっきりしないのは嫌よ
The rockets are in the air. Do you want to do another round then?
じゃんけんで決めましょう
Oh no! That's shit! We went to all this effort just to go with that option. That would be futile. But the second that thought came to me, a strong sea breeze suddenly blew sideways at us.
小日向先輩遠野先輩ロケットが
Hiragi pointed toward the sky. Both of our rockets had curved sharply to the right. And now...
ねえユー
What is it, Hibiki?
私の錯覚かもしれないんだけど
Uh-huh.
なんだかロケットが大きくなっているように見えるのよ
Of course they're flying back at them. Bigger? Isn't it more like they're getting closer?
うん
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
そっかユーにもそう見えるんだ
Yeah, they have pointed ends. So I'm sure it'll hurt if they hit us.
絶対痛いよマジでやばい
Neither of us in particular were the first to grab the other's hand. Everyone, emergency maneuvers!
逃げるわよみんな
I tugged Hibiki by the hand and raced away from the beach at full throttle. The other two followed immediately after us.
柊は右へ走って、私は左に。
カイドウ先輩がそう言うなら
We quickly changed course and ran from the bottle rockets. However, we could still hear the ominous sound of compressed air jetting out of the containers, trailing behind us. They were getting closer. Crap. They were definitely bridging the distance.
私もう走らないよユー私を置いて逃げて
Hibiki gasped for air and fell to her knees onto the sand. Okay, good luck. I agreed instantly and let go of her hand.
ほら
She held onto my hand like a vice grip. Then I tried to let go. When I tried to let go,
あんたそこは違うでしょバカお前を見捨てるなんて俺にはできないとか俺が盾になってお前を守るとかそういう流れでしょ普通なら
Doka. I hate stuff like that though. Yeah, but you keep you did bring up indirect kisses before. It was a tone of quality to deliberately defy the laws of cause and effect.
女の子を見捨てるなあんた男でしょうが
I'm an advocate for. Ah, he said the thing. I'm an advocate for gender equality. He's like fucking Kazuma in multiple senses.
もっと私に優しくしなさいよ
That's what I should say to you. We whined back and forth at each other. It was a very childish fight. At least they didn't say it was a youthful fight. Never mind.
バカあんたたち何やってんのよ
Ah! Shut up! Weather rocket. They're flying right at their faces. They're gonna hit both of them in the head at the same time.
先輩方後ろです
What? Hibiki and I turned around. The two rockets had crept up right next to us. Damn it all! Hibiki. I stood out in front of the rocket on reflex to protect Hibiki. In the immediate aftermath, I caught the two dangerous objects against my body. The first to my face, and the second to my groin. There of all places. Every ounce of strength left my body and I toppled over in a heavy heap.
ユウちょっとユウってば大丈
トーノ傷は浅いわしっかりして
夫先輩顔とどこに当たったんですか私撫でましょうか
Yes, I mean, I appreciate the sentiment, Hiragi. As if I could tell her to rub my crotch. I mean, never mind. I curled up like an armadillo and bared with the pain. Talk about brutal.
こらユウまたその口癖
Was this the happy ending Hibiki talked about? Was this youth? Ah! They said it again.
駆け抜け青春スパーキング
So, like, who won?
おはようお兄ちゃん
4 times. They said it 4 fucking times. Adorable. Yeah. Why do you think why do you think Ritsu... What am I saying? Why do you think I wouldn't think Ritsu would be your best girl? Shiori is cute too. But like... yeah. Look, all I'm gonna say is... I think... I'm gonna end stream off for today. Damn it, it was right. Shiori like Luna. Yeah. See? I fucking knew it! Just because she doesn't have a hate scene doesn't mean she should be out of the race. See? Listen to it again. Maybe it'll change your mind.
おはようお兄ちゃん
See? Anyway. She doesn't have hate scenes? So then what are you complaining about? Fuck. Bro. Anyway. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, a follow would be appreciated. And if you want to support me even further, you could always subscribe. I know she already does because she's the main character. Tomorrow, I will be playing more Kakenuke. You know? But until then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. And I will see you guys again next time. Bye-bye. The Youth VN. Yeah, you got that right.